You know me as Sharice, but my first graders, they know me as Mrs. Kennerson. Follow my teacher life in the Kennerson tribe. My incognito look, because y'all, I love my students, I do. But when it's the weekend or I'm on break, I want to be on break. And also sometimes parents, they tend to want to talk to you outside of the school a little more than they do when you're in school. And it's like, you know what, I'm so sorry, I have my own family to tend to right now. I kind of want to get some things done, so I usually try to always have on some shades when I'm out and about, although honestly that doesn't work. And it's funny because I never really see a lot of my own students. I see other students that are in our school and I don't know their names. I don't even know who they are. And they usually come up to me, Miss Kennerson. I'm like, hey, I might recognize their faces, but a lot of times I don't. But I still love on them. And it's so funny because sometimes the parents are like, oh yeah, let me see how they doing in school. I'm like, well, actually, I'm not their teacher. And yeah, I'm gonna need you to call their teacher. So anyway, this is my incognito look. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so we're in the Family Dollar and I'm looking for the things that we need. All we need are sandwich containers with a nice tight lid, sponges without the Brillo on the other side, which, we found sponges. And the main ingredient, we're going to need some glue. So we didn't find any glue, so we're off to the other side of the store to find, look, sandwich containers. Yes. All right, y'all, so they had the sandwich plastic containers. They had the sponges, but they did not have any glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive all the way over to the other Dollar Tree because I don't want to pay more than $1. I honestly think I probably have some in my classroom, but I don't really want to go to my classroom either. So, especially to get there and not have it. So we'll try the other Dollar Tree. If they don't have it, I'll have to check out my school and see if they have it. But I'm excited about making these because, again, I do use glue a lot. And it'd be nice to have a way that we're not wasting it and the kids will always have it easily accessible to them. So, let's see.
All right, so I'm at the other Dollar Tree that's in Sanford. Preferably they're gonna have the glue bottles I'm looking for. If not, I don't want to pay the price for the ones at Office Max, but I will. And then I'm gonna go up to my school and see if I already have it. Because if I do, I'll just bring them back. Either way, and I'm gonna go ahead and make glue sponges. Woo!
All right, y'all. So the Dollar Tree here also did not have the bottles of glue. They had the glue sticks, but they did not have the bottles of glue. So I'm gonna go to Office Max, and if they have them, I'm gonna go ahead and buy them. But I'm gonna check my school first and bring these back. I really think I have some at school anyway. So we'll see. Just like I told you, I happened to see some, actually a past student's brother of mine was here, and so I spoke to him and his mom. I said, I'm in my incognito mode. They started laughing, and we were just talking about how we will probably be out of school again tomorrow because a lot of the back roads here are just horrible, and we'll probably have a delay on Tuesday. So we'll see what happens.
All right, it looks like it's $3 for this one container, which is 7 ounces. But it is $5.99 for this container, which is what, 32 ounces. So I can do 4 containers with this one at a way cheaper price. And again, I'm really hoping I have some at my school already, so I can bring this back. Okay, so again, I'm coming to my school to see if I have glue and go ahead and set up these sponge boxes, glue sponge boxes. So I'm showing you, look how right now it is clear because there are no trees. Okay, now right where there's a tree area, I have to slow down. Look at the snow. And when I tell you that all across the city it's like this, it is crazy how some areas look good to go, and in other areas where there's so many trees, it's still snow. And then it's defrosting a little because the sun is hitting it, but then because our temperatures are still below 32 degrees, so still below freezing, then they're freezing right back up. So Monday is supposed to be the first day that we actually have temperatures above freezing most of the day. So I think, in my opinion, we probably won't come back to school until Tuesday. And even on Tuesday, it may be a 2-hour delay, in my opinion, but I don't know. So I'm just coming here to see if I have glue and to go ahead and set up these glue sponges. Looks like our area is clear. People have been here too. You can see the snow. The snow prints of people coming here. All right. And before anyone says anything, I am only parking right here because we're not in school hours. I'm going in for a very quick 5-10 minutes at the most. I doubt very seriously anyone who is handicapped will be coming to the school and need this parking spot. So please don't judge me. Alright, so I'm only using 4 containers because I have 4 groups of students. And as you can see, I'm getting the sponges, the ones that do not have the Brillo on the sides. And I'm placing 1 sponge in each container. Now I'm simply going to pour an ample amount of glue on each of the different sponges. I'm kind of glad I did get the huge jar of glue because I cannot imagine trying to squeeze out those smaller single containers on each of the different sponges. Now to put the tops on the containers. I'm glad I got these particular tops because I don't have to try to figure out if the top is safely or securely on there. If it does do the clips or clasp on the side, then I know that it is tightly secured and it will keep the sponges moist. All right, that didn't take hardly any time. So I'm just gonna let those sit there, and apparently within 24 hours, they're good to go. Like I stated, we probably will not be in school tomorrow, so it'll be a good 48 hours before I will need to use them. But I'll let you know how that works. I'm excited about that. I love trying new and different things. I love doing things that work. And now to make it back to my car. Yeah. As I told you, I knew we probably would not be in school today. So when I came into the classroom, look how my glue sponges look. So the sponge has absorbed the glue. Ooh, and it's moist and sticky to the touch. You can see that. See that? So yes, I can totally see how this is gonna work. I can't wait to use it myself, and I can't wait for my class to use it. Awesome. So I'm finally getting a chance, you guys, to do an activity where we're going to use our glue sponges. So I will get some footage of how that works out and go ahead and put this video together. But I'm really excited about this new technique, and I can't wait to share it with some people and use it for the rest of the year. So first I'm going to demonstrate to my students how to do so. I'm going to model for them that you gently press your paper on here, and then you put it where your answer is. It does not require a lot of glue at all, and if you happen to get some on your fingers, you just can rub it off. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna open up the glue sponges, and I want you guys to gently touch the sponge. Gently touch it.
That feels like glue.
Okay, take your hand off gently so you don't have to push down.
I feel like hard glue.
It feels like glue, okay? It feels, what's another word you can use to describe that? How does it feel to your fingers?
Weird.
It went weird, what else?
Soft.
Soft, okay.
Hard.
Okay, let's touch it over here. Let's gently touch, gently touch it.
Gluey.
It feels what?
It's gluey.
Feels like wet slime.
It feels soft.
Wet slime, soft,
It
okay.
feels soft and.
But do you see how you're barely touching it and you can see it very softly?
I think it
Like
feels
it's magnified to my
slimy.
finger.
Find it slimy, kind of slimy,
It's kind of like sticky.
kind of sticky. Okay, and you're barely touching it, right? All right, let's touch it softly. You don't have to push down, just touch it. How does it feel?
Feels weird.
Feels weird, okay.
It's wet.
Feels wet. What else?
It feels wet. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, wet. All right. Another reason why I wanted you to touch the glue was because I wanted you to also know that if a little bit of glue gets on your fingers, all you have to do is just gently rub it off with your fingers like that. So since you did get a little piece on it, let me see you rub it off. Rub your fingers, and because you got a little bit up there, it will take it off, okay? Has anybody ever watched SpongeBob before?
Me.
I like the quiet hands, the thumbs up. Who can tell me something a little bit about SpongeBob? The purpose of this part of the lesson is to get the kids to realize that the sponges must stay in their glue boxes, and we have to keep the tops on them to help them maintain their moisture. You guys, if you have to draw Mr. T on your apples to figure out what's 10 more, then do so. Work also.
This one, I don't know. It's super
How is the glue sponge working for you guys?
great.
Awesome.
It's putting a lot of glue, enough glue up there.
Oh yeah.
Good job, let me see.
Oh yeah, baby.
You guys are all done over here. How did you like the glue sponge?
I like it.
You like it?
I like the 101%.
You like it 101%?
Look how much glue is on it.
Yes, look, let me see. I don't know if it's gonna show all the glue. Oh, I can see a little bit of the glue. Cool.
I'm gonna put that.
It made it easier to work with.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
How do y'all like the glue sponge?
We love it.
You love it? To make it a little easier to use?
Even when you take it off, it doesn't break off.
Yeah, it does, you don't have to put a lot up there. The glue sponge, it made it a little easier to work with. Cool. I have to say that one of the things I really liked about using the glue sponge was that it makes everything so nice and even. A lot of times the kids will have a lump of glue behind their papers, and it, you know, the purple or a big hump would be on their paper. It really makes it nice and even. You don't have the ends coming up. And I found that on all of my students' papers it was like that. So I really like the way it worked that way as well. I did it! My first teacher video. I look forward to making many more. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share.